Hello everyone, I'm Smogles and I'm catching up on Gone Home. We found out a lot of things last time, including that this house was the last will and testament calculating as I'm trying to remember everything. But our sister had, well, let's go to a family portrait for this very brief recap. So, I'm Katie, who came back after a trip to Europe. Everyone here in the house is not here. Sam, this is a new house, which was given as an inheritance to my father, Terry, who is a author slash reviewer who's written a couple of good books but hasn't been able to get anything since then, and has now had the issue of writing reviews but is also having minor problems. There's also rumors that the uncle who gifted him the house after his death might have gone, quote, crazy, because it's not very clear what happened, which is causing trouble for Sam in school because she is shy and haven't been able to make new friends, but also is at the house that is allegedly the crazy house. Again, putting that in quotations. And it's really storming out, in case you haven't noticed. Ooh, pamphlet. Forestry manual. Pacific Northwest Conservation Department. Cool. A bunch of coupons. 25% on tortilla chips. Her mother is a conservationist, it seems. And also her dad's been reading on how to communicate with your child, with your teenage child. What's this room? Grab textbook. World history. Cool. This looks like what Sam was using to do, place Sam was going to use homework. The assignment. Hello? This is a very creaky house. I'm sure there's a haunting somewhere happening. Again, not sure if this is a horror game that I accidentally picked up. Samantha Greenbrier. Below are 2 stories. The events are all out of order. Get a sheet of lined paper, write reproductive system worksheet at the top, then choose one of the 2 stories and rewrite it. Begin with the title and your name, and find the topic sentence. Oh, reproductive system. Great. What did she do? She did... So it's to rewrite it. Find the topic sentence to begin. Put the sentences, the chronological order. Make sure the last sentence is good. Okay, so that was her task. And then she wrote this, The Menstrual Cycle, a Novella. Oh, I'm so excited. The early morning of September... Wait, I have to do this. The early morning of September 1st, 1939. 37? 39. Essa Galatz stares out the window of the train as it travels from Vienna back to her home village of Wayland in Poland. As the train rumbles along and the sun rises over the countryside, she can only think of her dear Borislav, the boy she is engaged to wed. Meanwhile, deep within her guts, the ovum starts to develop. As this train approaches its destination, her heart races. The lining of the uterus is getting thick and soft. Is she actually using the words? No, she is getting the words technically. As Essa steps off the train, her eyes start quickly across the gathered crowd. Then there, her dear Boris, still in his baker's smock. She must have dropped his early morning duties as his father shopped to come meet her. Her heart skips a beat. The ovary cleanses the ovum. It travels through the fallopian tube. Over the wheezing of the steam engines, a deep hum grows. It's coming from the sky. A dark shadow passes over the station. A whistling sound. Essa, her thoughts only a second faster than the bombs, reaches out toward her dear Boris across the crowd. Their eyes lock and the moment freezes. A flash of smoke envelops him. Almost instantly, the assault by the German forces, almost 75% of the people in their hometown are killed. The rest, including Essa and her, for a time, Borislav, huddled in the half-destroyed church. He is blind, his legs are missing, bandaged and tore bed sheets. Essa's egg will not be meeting a sperm. It dissolves. About 2 weeks later, Boris loses his grip on life. Essa has given up her rations to keep Boris alive, and in the end, nothing can save him. Since the lining of the uterus is not needed for a pregnancy, it comes out through the vagina. Essa vows to survive. She sets off, joining the Polish resistance as a daring spy and saboteur. Another ovum starts to develop in one of the ovaries, and the process begins anew. It is incredible how the female body knows how to prepare for pregnancy. And the note says, from the teacher, see me. Oh, Sam's great. And not just because, like, that's my name, but, like, this Sam is great. Oh, and they have a little bar here. Huh. The teenager does her homework right at the bar. Ooh, vinyl.
Somehow I always knew that someday we'd be through.
Is this his another book? Oh, this is his second book. Yep. Dear Mr. Greenbrier, I write to inform you that, unfortunately, Mercury Books will be unable to publish your follow-up to Accidental Pariah. Despite the low sales of Accidental Savior, we went ahead with hopes of publication of the second book in hopes of the Run Russell series catching on. However, sales of the second book have in fact been lower than those of the first, so our stewardship of the series must end here. It's been a pleasure working with you as your publisher. Wish you, John Russell, the best of your future endeavors. Sorry, I just need to talk. Sorry, I love the background music, but it does get, you know, it does add a little bit of flavor. So looks like the second book did not do as well, so that's why he really didn't continue with that. This is a nice room. I really like these rooms. Is there anything on the... Wow. A lot of records. So many records. He definitely has a lot, but it definitely was a music lover. What's in here? Probably a closet. Yep. Much larger closet. What's this? Oh, that's the Accidental Savior. That's his other book. Let's put this lid back, and that's his second book. A lot of copies. Don't want there to be a lot of copies. Ooh. Samantha, please give this to your mother. Janice, thank you for having Danny over to your new home. He has missed having his friend Samantha in the neighborhood very much. Danny asked if he could lend Samantha his Nintendo Street Fighting tape, and I gave him my permission. He needs to spend less time with those games anyway. No hurry in returning it. Let Samantha know that she is welcome back to our house to visit anytime. Aww.
When you live in one place your whole life, your next door neighbor is kind of like your default friend. And Daniel only got weirder over the years. So moving away has been a good excuse to, like, not see him anymore. But he did always have the good Nintendo games. Maybe I'll give him a call.
Yeah, I understand that, having the kind of default friends. It is interesting the people who I still want to and do keep in touch with that were in high school. And it's just like it's weird. It's weird transitioning from high school and leaving that place you've lived in your entire life. Ooh, can I roll this? Oh, that was a 3. And how it kind of changes. Those relationship changes over the years, and it's not always malicious, but sometimes it's just, there are the people who you keep in touch with afterwards. Anyway, Katie, please tell mom and dad sorry about all the stuff that's missing. Hi, Lonnie. So if you wanted to come over to my house still this afternoon, that would be cool. I can drive. It's kind of far, but I can drive you home too, so hopefully that's fine. Right back. And leave this in my locker if you still want to. We can meet in the parking lot after the 6th. Yeah, I'm totally in. See you there. Then I'm gonna kick your butt. Get ready. Me, you.
So you know what they say about the best laid plans of mice and men? Yeah, turns out it applies to Street Fighter too. At least I worked up the courage to walk into the 7-Eleven and ask for a turn, but all that practice at home did not exactly translate in the wild. So after I was finished getting my butt kicked, I followed them outside while they smoked. And that was when she asked me if I was that psycho house girl.
Oh my god.
Then she said she's always really wanted to see the psycho house. Her name is Lonnie. She's coming over tomorrow.
Let me see what the order of all of this is. Oh. Dad's office. I was in the library, music room, TV room. The pink convenience is locked. Ooh, that's locked too. Wait, what was that, by the way? Katie, please, whatever you found, don't tell mom and dad. The attic. And the stops. Was writing something. I guess I should check out the attic then. Y'all really need to get better about burning anything that you won't want to go. Hello, upstairs, right? That's about everything. Yeah. Turn this on. Got another pack of cards. Newspaper clipping. Controlled burn scheduled for Boone County. Plumes of smoke will rise above the northeastern region of Bloom County over the better part of the next week as part of a Forestry Service run controlled burn to overgrown sections of the Flintlock National Forest. Forestry crews have been preparing the area for months. The burn operation will take place between 8 a.m. and 5 p.m. Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, possibly Thursday, depending on the speed of progress, according to the Forestry Service. In addition to removing dead and overgrown vegetation that can lead to wildfires in drier months, operation will serve as valuable training tool for forestry and firefighting personnel involved, said senior conservationist Janice Greenbrier. Yeah, mom! Smoke will likely linger in the area for the following weekend. Oh, so that's them like letting people know. Oh, so they kept a clip of her talking to the news. Oh, I wanted to check the journals. So it was August 20th was the new house. September 6th was the first day of school. September 13th was her talking to fall friends. So she got the thing from Danny, and then Danny gave her the Nintendo so that she could actually play Street Fighter and talk to them. That's kind of adorable that she was like, I need to train in Street Fighter. Personal calendar. Monday, couples bowling. Wednesday, cooking classes, take apron. Friday, ballroom dancing. Keeps on cutting out couples bowling and ballroom dancing. Cook the big meal for Terry and Sam. Aw. So she was taking cooking classes every Wednesday. Well, let's... Can I... There we go. Notice of temporary personnel transfer. Bruce Pendleton, head of personnel, State Forestry Service, to aid in the upcoming prescribed burn operation. Ranger with expertise in the procedure is being transferred to the station Flintlock National Forest, effective 9/2/94. Please see attached personnel file. Overseeing officer of Flintlock Forestry Station, Senior Conservationist Janet Greenbrier, is charged with the supervision of transfer personnel. Duration of transfer will be based on performance evaluation as well as recommendation overseeing officer. Okay. So there's a new person going in. Okay. Ooh, what's this? For Sam, Bratmobile, Potty Mouth. Ooh. Love thing, tab, cherry bomb, throwaway product, special, fuck your fans, Polaroid baby, panic, bitch theme. Aw. Whoa. Oh, I saw something. You're gonna like this one. So someone made a mixtape for Sam.
It's weird hanging out with girls. Daniel was around ever since I was little, and other girls? I don't know. But being around Lonnie is like instantly just right. I gave her the grand Psycho House tour and took my revenge on Super Nintendo. And it was like, I don't know, I finally found someone I feel normal around. I drove her home and she gave me this tape and said, "You have got to listen to this." I haven't stopped playing it since.
That must be the cassette that's in the TV room. So that was October 4th. That was literally the next day. Oh, yeah, because she's coming over tomorrow. What's this over here? Sam, stop leaving every damn light in the house on. You're as bad as your sister. Oops. Read sternly worded letter. Oh, God. Oh, what does this say? It says, Daniel called again. He wants his Nintendo game back. Daniel called. Ooh, no. Daniel's been calling a lot. To whom it may concern. Oh, dear. That's probably, I, Samantha Greenbrier, am 17 years old and therefore an independent, fully functional human being. Not completely, but I understand the point. The fact that you still forbid me from going into the city on my own is frankly absurd. Compare with Katie, who is only 3 years older than me, and yet you allowed her to go all the way across an ocean to another continent on her own. I just want to spend an evening in a normal, totally safe city on my own like a human being, and since you may remember that I have my own car now, you can't really stop me. Warmest regards, your daughter Samantha. Okay, some things were being she has a pirate flag. I love this person. This person's the best. Ah, where's the Nintendo? That better be some Street Fighter. Adventurous the cat returns. Amazing. Put that back. What's this? The codes. Chun-Li codes. Learning how to play Chun-Li. That's amazing. Bratmobile, cool schmool. What happens? Is there a cassette player here? Hang on, everyone. It's time for an experiment.
We're so cool, yeah, yeah.
Okay, so that was, I think that was the mixtape that was sent to her from Lonnie. Oh my god, this room is so cool. I can see why the parents would not be very happy with the language. Scrutinize? Stare? Don't know what I was supposed to see there, but... Oh. What's this? This is Super Spitfire. Ah, yes. And this one is Journey of Crystal. Great. Various cartridges just left around here. Brochure. Sam, I think creative writing track would be perfect for you. Mrs. Blah, blah, blah. Pre-college program for young scholars. Oh, for 3 students from each track will be offered a full scholarship for their first year at Reed for English creative writing. That's what she highlights. Okay. Creative writing track for that. Does this have anything? Oh, can I read? No? Okay. Put that back. Anything under here besides socks all over the floor? Ugh. This drawer has been taken out. Weird. Cup. This is the Misfits. Just let's put this cup properly. Well, okay. Emery board. I think it was called a nail file. I didn't know it was called an emery board. These are various books. Charles Dickens, Tom Sawyer, Call of the Wild. All the assignment stuff you get. Goodfellow. Pacific Institute exhibit. Crumpled notes. We love the crumpled notes. Ooh, no disciplinary referral. Student name, Yolanda DeSoto, grade 12. 9:20 a.m. Mr. Benchley Hall. Mr. Benchley observed Miss DeSoto wearing a t-shirt with an unacceptable image on the front. Large beer can labeled Pabst Blue Ribbon. Miss DeSoto was sent to the guidance counselor's office. Miss DeSoto was given the option to turn her shirt inside out, change to a shirt from a gym locker, or be suspended for the rest of the day. Miss DeSoto chose suspension. Her father was called, but there was no answer and no answering machine. Miss DeSoto must return this form tomorrow, signed by her father. Ooh. Ah. Yolanda DeSoto is Lonnie, and she was given disciplinary action. And that was crumped up. So she's been around here more often. I was just looking at the shadow the frog was making. Groove. Eddie Vedder, Weezer. Maxim Martin, wanted for the murder of Straight Edge. A lot of 90s references in this. There, another Groove magazine. Oh, Kurt Cobain passing away. Read brochure. The Brother 150. This is the one me and my dad are building. Want to go for a ride when it's done? So that must be what Lonnie had. Name Samantha Greenbrier. Year 11. Teacher Fletcher. Metalworking grade C-. Not a challenging assignment. Metal plaque for family portrait. Reasonable subject but not complex. When I said that mom and dad should be replaced with parents' names, I did not mean just add them underneath. Acceptable leveling on edges. Show more pride in work. Oh, that was the plaque that she wrote for the family portrait. Interesting. Grab Steggy? Stelly? Aw. Steggy. Oh, does it change if I put her back? It's Steggy. Amazing. Oh. Time to find out the locker combo. Party. I haven't had much to drink, Jodie Foster. How many fingers have I holding up? You better not been reading my secret diary again. My God. Okay, some sort of magazine. Board game. Got your number. Who are you gonna dance with? Who's got a crush on you? Do you like sports? So dreamy. Get your friends together. It's fine to find out who has a big crush. Is it Matt from science class or Daryl from track? You never know unless you've got his number. What a silly board game. Whoop. What's this? King's Labyrinth, Chapter 2, Fraying Threads. Oh, she's writing about Captain Allegra, like that thing from 2nd grade. Man, Sam had this in like 4th grade. Can I open it? Oh, it's a folder. But what's this? The Holy Bible. Weird that she had like the Holy Bible. It was just, it feels mitten. It must have been a cat that they had, or a dog. The paws look more like a dog's paws. Let's read this. Captain Allegra, still in her flowing skirt and sturdy jerkin, descended a single shining thread to the lower cavern of the labyrinth. She and her first mate, on their own now, grew closer to their goal, the throne room of the dead immortal king of the island. The first mate slid down the line onto the stone floor. She swept the chalky bone dust in front of their canvas trousers, looked up at Allegra. The silken thread, nigh unbreakable thanks to the enchanted moths that inhabited the island, trailed behind, leading their way back to the entrance. From further into the labyrinth, a moaning began to echo. The moaning grew louder and clearer. It turned into words from some ancient language they could not understand. The king's cursed voice, the hairs on Captain Allegra's arm stood on end. She looked back at the first mate, whose eyes remained locked in the blackness of the passage. For a moment too long before noticing the captain's gaze, the first mate nodded silently ahead. Following the king's ghostly song deeper into the labyrinth, they came upon a rocky gap spilling full otherworldly blue light. The great basin of the dead king's throne room lay below, skeletal in rotted robes. The king was hunched over the blue robe of his royal scepter. Shadows of his bony fingers danced on the walls like ghouls. As he sang, wailing souls flowed in one by one through the cracks in the cave walls, pulled into the orb, causing it to grow brighter and brighter. Behind the king, a long staircase hewn from rock led into the chamber from a passage at the top. Allegra said, "We had the advantage in numbers. I will draw his attention, and then you—" But first mate interrupted. "No, I am smaller and quicker. You know of dealing with the mystic energies like these. I will circle to the other side, get the king's attention, and lead him on a merry chase." She held up the silk line, all traced by this invincible thread, of course. Allegra said, "It is a good plan, but perhaps we should go together." The first mate shook her head. "You know this is our best chance. Don't be afraid for me." They grasped hands and exchanged 3 tight squeezes, their palms growing warm. The first mate tied the shining thread to the belt of her trousers, gave a quick salute and a wink, and dashed off. Allegra waited, staring vigilantly across at the top of the stairs where the first mate was to appear. The king continued his wait. No, no! The singing stopped. The king turned and began walking up the stairs. Allegra wanted to crawl out, to do anything to stop the first mate from running headfirst into danger. She tried to tugging on the line to signal her. No use. The king was nearly at the top of the stairs when the first mate burst through the passageway. She skidded to a stop. Even across the yawning basin, Allegra could see the first mate's eyes grow wide. She turned and ran. Summoning his undead power, the king left the ground, levitating, gliding behind her with distressing speed. From some dank passage, too far away, Allegra heard the first mate scream. She's already running towards the sound. The line in Allegra's hand went taut, then shuddered. It fell slack to the stone floor. Boop. As Allegra ran, she was gathering line, twisting it around her arm. She came to its end. The unbreakable thread dangled limply. Its end shredded and frayed in her hand. She tossed it to the ground and ran. Wow. It's chapter 2 of this book she was writing. Okay. What's in here? Oh, this goes back out to the hallway. Okay, I don't know. I'm gonna take one more look around to see if I can find the combination. Maybe I'll find out what the combo is at another point. Yeah, we'll figure it out. I don't see anything in the initial. I mean, ooh, wait, hold on. Hey Sam, do you want to see Pulp Fiction after school at the Coliseum? It came out last weekend, and Todd won't shut up about it. So either it's good, or we can make fun of him for liking it. My mom is supposed to cook dinner for us tonight for a change, but I can just ditch on it probably. What time? Isn't that movie supposed to be really violent? Am I gonna barf? Probably. According to Todd, it's pretty hardcore. I guess the Uma Thurman gets stabbed in the heart with a heroin needle, so that's kind of hilarious. Also, something about cheeseburgers is important. 7:15. Okay, don't barf. All right, see you then. Cheeseburger barfing. That's amazing. Okay. This is the bathroom. Toilet paper, great. Just check the medicine cabinet, of course. Toothpaste, nail polish, faucet, toothbrush. Let's examine the toothbrush. Nope, nothing there. Whoa! That's red hair dye. Red hair dye, everyone. Red hair dye.
Lonnie brought her hair dye over today.
Jesus.
She said, I need to fix these roots. Think you could help? Dyeing hair is weirdly intimate. I don't know if I've touched someone else's scalp before. That's pretty intimate, right? It felt intimate. We looked into the mirror together after, and I expected her to say something about how it looked crappy or good or whatever. But that's when she said, "You're so beautiful." And she was looking at me. Right in that moment, I wanted to say something, but I waited.
Oh.
And the moment was gone.
Ooh. Yeah. She is dealing with a love interest there. This must be the master bedroom. Whoa! Lots of drawers. All over the place. It's mom and dad's bedroom. Just looking here because there's a note right there. Katie, mom and dad were going to make up the best guest room for you to stay in over the summer, but you came home on such short notice that they weren't around to do it. You can use my room if you want. I won't be needing it anymore. That's not worrisome at all. Okay, let's check out mom and dad's room. Okay, lots of clothes, lots of clothes. They weren't here. And barf. Ah! Oh boy. Listen. They're still two humans. They have their needs. You know. What's over here? We have Bridge on the River Kwai, Silence of the Lambs. Ah, yes, all the adult movies that we can't be showing people. Well, yeah, of course that's not working. Things weirdly unplugged. Grab mom's purse. Okay, put that back in. More holy Bibles. Oh, there's one of my postcards from London. Dear Mom, Dad, and Sam, I am in the Channel. This is my second passage through the Channel. I'm on my way back from London, this time going to Brussels, Belgium. Sorry I didn't write you on the way to London, but I was too excited about the Channel. London was great. Dad, I know you've always wanted to visit, and I think you really should. You'd love it. If you all wanted to come back here as a family sometime, I guess I could be convinced. I love you all. Aw. I'm glad she's been sending postcards. That's really nice. Music for the planet Earth, Wind, and Fire. Nope, no one there. Oh, right, Holy Bible's there. What's this? Unknown Dimension Literature. Kaz Publisher. Interesting. Someone on the side of the family was very religious. Jeez. What was all this? Oh, that must be Mitten. Oh. It's a cat that passed away. Can I open the hamper? No. Jeez, Mom and Dad, your clothes are all over the place. Oh, ho, ho. Them as a young family. Young family, that's a weird way to say that. Dear Jan, oh honey, let me tell you, I understand how you feel. Bob and I have had our down periods. It's become a bit of a way of life, actually. You get used to it, to each other. You live your own lives in the same house. Kids grow up, they go away. I'm sorry, this isn't helping, isn't it? Don't worry. Terry will get over whatever's distracting him. Things will go back to normal. As for Sam being distant, that's a teenager for you. Nothing to worry about. In the meantime, though, this controlled burn, that sounds like quite the adventure. But let's cut to the chase. This new ranger they sent, that's what I want to hear about. Ranger Rick, you have to be kidding me. It's too perfect. You have to tell me everything. And send pictures. Want the whole package. Wait, that sounded wrong. Keep your chin up till Terry is out of his slump. And in the meantime, write more letters to your old friend Carol. She adores them, Carol. Oh, so they were having some troubles. Marital problems. Walt Whitman, Leaves of Grass. Oh, his collection of poems, yeah. Yeah, I remember that. From Timberlane Booksellers. Take your time. I'm glad to have it in good hands. From Rick. Ooh, and that was hidden. Oh no, I hope she wasn't having an affair with Ranger Rick. Not with Ranger Rick, not of all people. So many binders in this place that I can't open. Right? Let me check. Check items. Oh, no, that's just check items. And then journal. Okay. Just slide this open. Okay. What's this? Watercolor techniques. Oh. You watercolorist looking to improve your skills? So was Bradford Gregory once. Then he began painting with watercolors at the age of 40. He'd gone to win on countless awards and national and international exhibitions. Now, with watercolor techniques for florals and still lifes, he shares his years of watercolor experience with you. This book doesn't contain lists of rules, but principles and concepts that will lead you down the path to fulfilling your personal potential as an artist. Nice. Let's put that back. Pull the string. And that turns light on and off like I thought it would. Okay. Ooh, what are you? It's a ghost game. Escape from Ghost Mansion. View the shapes you may encounter. The brother, the cowboy, the widow. Oh, that's cool. All right. I think, is that everything from this room? Oh, nope, there's this, there's the bathroom, of course. Okay. Nothing in here to open. Open the cabinet, of course. Thing here looks normal. Toothbrushes, toothpaste, comb, toothbrush, hairbrush. Noticing a severe lack of various of mirrors. That was probably because this game was in 2013 and they didn't want to have to deal with that. After the honeymoon, rediscovering your spouse personally, spiritually, sexually. Oh no. Yeah, I can see why she would be a little offended by that. A lot of candles. Okay. I guess the next thing to do then is to check the trash for crumpled notes. Crumpled notes are the way to find out what they didn't want me to know. Okay. Nope, that's it. All right. Okay. And that'll be it for this round. Yeah, and I think after this we'll head over to the other rooms, the guest bedroom, to find out what else has happened. Thank you everyone so much for watching. I hope you're enjoying this as much as I am. If you are enjoying it, please leave a comment. Let me know if you're liking this, and I'll know to do more of these types of games. And as always, please like, subscribe, hit the bell icon so you know when more of these videos are coming out. And I will see you at the next one. Goodbye!